Hi guys, Melinda Farkas here. It's Monday Moments with Melinda. I just wanted to tell you that to save the date, save November 15th, because on November 15th we're going to have an Alaska night. It's going to be held inside of the office at 121A West Clay Street in downtown Mebane. And we're going to give you from start to finish exactly what our Alaska trip includes and how we run it and the things that are going to be going on board while we're on our sailing, just all of the details. Let us know if that is of interest to you, and be sure and come out on November 15th. It's a Monday night, so we will do a Facebook Live on location that night, and we'll capture it in case you're not able to be there. I have a few Thanksgiving friends out here because there is a new Thanksgiving viewing parade party for New York City. So for as low as $9.99, you get 3 days and 2 nights, and it includes your accommodations, backstage passes to be able to see how the floats work and how navigation is done, and a couple of parties are included with that. And it leaves on Wednesday, so it's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday departure. Of course, it starts at $9.99. You can go as high as $39.99 if you want it to be completely all inclusive. Okay, back to what's headed up now. A big to-do over the weekend was Carnival blocked Jetty Park, which is right at Port Canaveral, as all of these people came to Jetty Park to watch the lift off of, it's not SpaceX, it's the ULA mission. Um, so so all these people are in the park, and I saw the video. This guy's taking a picture, and you can see the takeoff. It's got a big orange flume over it, and you can see the Carnival ship with the flume over top of it. Well, as this is a ship that's way in front, but as the rocket starts to take off, the bow of another ship comes straight across and blocks these people's view. So for about 14 seconds of this guy's video of the takeoff of this weekend, it is nothing but the Mardi Gras ship, because it is a big ship. It's Carnival's newest and biggest ship. Anyway, maybe you'll see it on social media, because I thought that was sad for the people who went there to see the takeoff, but interesting for people who were on that ship and able to see it from such a vantage point. Okay, so we're in the middle. Well, we're not in the middle. We're in the first week of Sandals' 40th anniversary. So they have a program where for $400 per couple per night, you can go stay at Sandals. There are 36 days left for you to book your reservations, and naturally it comes with some details, but give us a call at 336-222-8747, and one of us will be happy to share that information with you. Some of my friends are going out of Fort Lauderdale on a cruise, and I said I would find something. I know that if they don't see us live now, they will see us on a replay. So let me tell you, the one that I think is the tops is the Courtyard by Marriott. It has a rooftop pool. You can see the cruise ships right from the rooftop pool, and there's a restaurant bar up there, as well as seeing all down the ocean side. Reach out to me and let me remind me to tell you about eating at the El Camino when you're at the Fort Lauderdale Pier. I have to give you that information. So, new CDC announcements this week. So the CDC has said that they will allow mixed vaccines. It's great for Europeans and Canadians because many of them got Moderna as one of theirs and maybe Pfizer as another. Anyway, they're mixed vaccines. And for a little while, the cruise lines were not going to accept them. But now they will. They've decided that our CDC has allowed it. And if CDC has allowed it, the cruise lines have adopted it. CDC, with their rules and regulations, October 31st is the end of the no sail order. So we are anxiously awaiting what comes out on November 1st. But Carnival, Princess, Holland American, they have already said they're continuing the same protocols through the end of this year. I have some people traveling in January. That's not helping us much because we wanted to know what the protocols were going to be through January. So we don't know yet. We should know after the 31st, but what they've done in this interim time between now and the end of October is they have put out a statement to say, we'll keep the same protocols, same masking policies, same testing procedures as we have had, which is you need to go to the port with a negative COVID test done within 2 days of your departure. That's the important part, the 2 days. So some other changes that have come about are that Royal Caribbean and some others are moving this way to make final payments only due when you're within 30 days because things are so volatile that we just don't know what it's going to be like. So we're going to say, or the cruise lines are saying that you can make your final payment now within 30 days instead of some that were 60 and some that were 90. That's a plus. Now that they have made this change, now we're no longer restricted to 7-day cruises. So with the advent of longer cruises, some that are sailing as early as this week, there will be additional testing. So just to let you know, after you have been on a sailing 4 or 5 days, you'll have an antigen test. And when you have been on a sailing an additional 7 days, you'll have another antigen test. Many of the cruise lines have come out with the bracelets. It's an app you put on your phone, and this disc that is on a bracelet on a cuff, when you get close to your room, you can wave it and it will unlock the door. You can raise it up and it will open the door for you. You can buy things with it on the ship, just like your sign and sell card has been traditionally. But for an older generation of cruisers, one loving gentleman I can think of immediately who hates phone apps, this is going to be a challenge because most of what you do, you conduct it on your phone. If you're a millennial, if you like traveling, you're not afraid of new technology, cool. You won't mind ordering your drinks. You won't mind making show reservations, making dining reservations, maybe making excursion options. All of those things, you'll be able to do it right on the app. They say that it saves a lot of times down at the purser's desk and shore excursions desk. I hope that they give adequate information so that you make good decisions on the apps, or that you have a good travel agent who can go over those excursion options with you and tell you where you're going to get your best value. Okay, this past week, the Royal Caribbean Allure had over a dozen crew members test positive. Actually, it was a total of 15. 15 crew members and close contacts were all quarantined. This ship has been one that has stayed in the yellow on the CDC's website. And if you don't know how to access that information to find out where your ship is at on the color code of yellow, orange, red, I haven't seen anybody in green, but when, if you're interested in where your ship is color coded at, reach out to me if you can't find that on the CDC website. Well, you know, we're not going to see ships sailing out of Charleston until middle of January. So a lot of the cruisers love to do drive ports. So let me tell you about that. The drive ports, Charleston's going to open up January 13th. Hey guys, it's a 4-day sailing. It'll be cold here. It is a pack and go sale that they have going on, and you can go for as little as $692 total for 2 people. 4 days. 13, 14, 15. I'm sorry. 4-night cruise, because it leaves on the 13th, comes back on the 17th. If you wanted an ocean view room, it's only a total of $792 for 2 people. Would make a great Christmas gift. And if you wanted a balcony room, it's $1,082.72 for 2 people in a balcony for that 5-day, 4-night sailing. It's going to go to the Bahamas, and that's its only ports will be the Bahamas. The water be a little chilly to swim in the ocean, but not likely in the pools. All right. After it comes back from that 4-day sailing, it's going to do a 10-night Eastern Caribbean sailing out of Charleston. I'm going to put this up on my Facebook page tomorrow, but it is from Charleston. It's going to St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts, and the Bahamas, and San Juan. And a total for 2 for this 10-night sailing out of Charleston on January 17th is right at $2,800 total for 2. That's a heck of a deal. Of course, if you bump up to an ocean view room, it's right at $3,500 for 2. And if you wanted a balcony room, it's right at $4,400 for 2. And otherwise, close to us, the Carnival Magic is going to start sailing out of Norfolk next May, and they'll be doing 5 and 6 night Bahamas sailings. Norfolk's not a far drive, about 5 hours, not much different than Charleston. And then Jacksonville is the other port where we get some driving requests from. And Jacksonville is going to start on March 3rd with 4 and 5 night alternative sailings. All right, guys. I think that I have covered most of what I have on my list. I've been trying to keep this closer to 15 minutes so I don't bore people. I will save that for later. Anyway, lots of things going on in the travel world. We are extremely busy selling lots of travel insurance, as a matter of fact. So right now, it's a great time for booking next summer's trips. You won't believe that there are already dates right after school gets out that Disney parks are full. So if you have Disney in your mind for spring break or right after kids get out of school, hey, now's the time to be looking at it. And who better to call than a travel professional who can walk you through all of those details with Disney. Well, we didn't have very many people to list their names tonight because, yes, we went out of town this weekend, and I thought I posted StreamYard on my phone, but I posted it to my YouTube page instead of Facebook. So it didn't have very much time for people to be out there for a drawing. But our first door prize is Who Wants to Travel? Me! It's just a little bag, travel bag, says heck yes. And this travel bag is going to go to Kim Jones. All right, Miss Kim, let me know that you're here. Our next prize is a Hawaii shirt. And I'll tell you, we are going to do a Hawaii cruise next October. So we're going to Alaska in September and Hawaii in October. And if you like Honolulu, here you go. It is a surf club shirt. It says Honolulu, Hawaii on it. And this surf club shirt goes to Deborah Fargus. Let me know that you're watching, Miss Deborah. And for our last giveaway, I bought some beautiful stained glass pieces to go into Clay Street Antiques and Treasures. See how cool this is? Well, maybe that wasn't a good way to show it. Anyway, it's very cool. So somebody is going to get this stained glass piece tonight. And the winner is Anita Bieber. All right. So I'm going to take this moment, Anita, and ask for extra prayers for my buddy Anita. The Lord knows all about it. But while I have your attention and while I have Anita's attention, just know that we are holding you up in prayer. Yes, we are. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Remember, Christmas is only a few months away. Come down to Clay Street Antiques and Treasures and see all the things that we have for the holidays. My mom's making custom bow orders. So if you have a ribbon and you really wanted beautiful bows made out of it, then you let us know. Remember, without a travel agent, you're on your own. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.